Okay, you guys, the Renegade Raider here. Today, I'm just going to be showing you guys the best settings I recommend for keyboard and mouse. So let's just hop right into the video. So you're going to need to go to your display. You can go ahead and copy this if you want, but I'm gonna go through it as well. So first, V, S, Y, and C off. Frame rate limit, I like it on unlimited, but you can have it on 360 FPS if you want. And then rendering mode, performance mode, it gives you the best look, like where you can look. And then bright graphics, brightness is at 100%. Colorblind mode is on the second one, went off. And then colorblind strength is on 5, and then motion blur is on off. And graphics quality, auto set quality, I don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Never mind, I'm just gonna put it all back. So I recommend putting this on low, and then putting all of these on off and low and near and low, so that way you don't get lag. Now we're gonna go to custom, and then I recommend this at 65. Somewhere to 65, and then show FPS on, and these are just, don't mess with these. And then we're gonna go to our settings. I recommend NA Central or maybe wherever you at. I will put mine on NA Central actually. And then language, whatever language you speak. Toggle sprint on, auto open doors off. Mantle activation, hold jump, hold the swap pickup on, targeting off, mark when danger targeting on, auto pick up weapons off. And then preferred item slots, I recommend mine shotgun, SMG, consumable item, another consumable item, and then assault rifle. Maybe I would recommend this, or you can put it as this, which I would recommend. I would recommend this as well. Most likely this. So, and then we're gonna have auto start consumables to right on, because but if you don't have but if you have your configured to where the consumable items are in the middle, then you can turn this off. And then reset building choice off, disable pre-edit options on, turbo building on, auto confirm edits on both. Congenital tips, I recommend that having off, but if you're a new player, you can have it on. And then these, you can go ahead and copy these. And record replays. If you have a good computer, then I recommend putting these off. I don't even know what these are. Well, if you have a good computer, you can put some of these on, but if you have a bad one, then you can turn all of them off. And then here, retacticals on, retactical ammo indicator off, damage numbers, I like it on list. But you can put it to commutative if you want. Retactical damage feedback, I like that off. Damage number scales are all the way up, so you can see if you would damage your opponent very good. HUD scales at 67 because you need to see your screen. And all of these are off. All of these are on until you get the latency debug stats. That one's off. And then net bug stats can be on. And then quest, and then under netbug stats they're off. All of them are off under netbug stats, and then latency debug stats are off as well, and then the rest are on. Well, net debug stats is where you can see your ping on the top. Like, let me show you. My ping on the top is all the way up there. Okay, so I'm gonna go back, and then now we're going to the mouse settings and stuff. So I like this. I like XA sensitivity on 11.8, and same thing with YX sensitivity 11.8, and then targeting and scope sensitivity on 31.0%, 31.0%. Building and edit sensitivity, I like it on 200%, and then and then ignore gamepad input off, and then lock input method as mouse on, and then keyboard mute movement custom. Make sure you have use custom dialogues on to get these. And this one's at 75, 90, and 135. And then this one's at 100, and then these are off. Now we're gonna go to controller. If you're a controller player up here, then I recommend these. You can just copy these. These are what I use. These are what I use for Xbox. So, but if you're not a controller player, then you can just turn all of these off, all the way to last. But you have to have vibration off if you're a normal controller player. I think this will stop some of your lag most likely if you're not a controller player. So might as well turn these all the way down. So it might, make you lag and stuff. So I recommend just having them all off. And then now here, I recommend, these are just default, except that I have voice chat on 50 because I do not want to hear my friends screaming in the mic. So we're going to have sound quality on high, but I usually have it on low if you want more FPS. And then 3D headphones, I'm off unless you have headphones. Background audio, I like it on notifications only. Subtitles, have them all off, extra small, white, none, clear. And then this one, visual sound effects is where you can see players on your screen, like just see little footsteps on your screen. I would recommend having that on. And then these, I usually just have it right here. Whenever I need to talk, I just turn on open mic. And then, yeah. And then I don't know what this is, so I just keep it on default. Yeah. So, and then now we're going to go to my binds. So I just have WASD, spacebar, left shift, equals, and numlock. Well, WASD and up, A, left, S, right, and D, and nothing right here. Spacebar, and then we have spacebar for jump, and then we have sprint for left shift. And then we have crouch, and then we have auto run right here. Oh, I don't really do auto run. But then we have, so if your pinky is kind of small, you can go ahead and switch these around so you can crouch faster. But if you want to, run more, then you can just keep it the same. And then force jog toggle is on coma. And then combat, fire is left mouse button, and then target is right mouse button. Oh, and these binds are for you don't have to have side buttons for these binds. And then toggle scope mode is left shift, the same as up there. And then reload is R since it's beside your movement keys. And I usually use wheel down to use things like, open doors, and open ammo chest, and open chest, and pick up loot and stuff like that. And then I use wheel down. And then harvesting tool, I use tab because it's like the closest to your movement binds. And then weapon slots 1 through 5, I usually just keep it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the usual. And then I don't really do crouch while building. And then wall, these are the most closest, so I would recommend these. V is wall, floor is E, stairs is C, roof is Q. And then trap, I don't really, what's the point of doing trap? You can set that for, Y if you want. Place build is left mouse button. And then repair and upgrade is, you don't really do that much, so I recommend just G. And then rotate building, I don't really rotate my build, so who even rotates your build? So, and then change building to materials, right mouse button. And then building edit is the closest to your is closest to the D, and movement bind is F. So, and then we have crouch while editing. I don't usually use that. And select building edit is on the left mouse button. Reset building is mouse down, or route and right mouse button. And then these are just, you can just copy these. But to toggle your inventory, I have that on G as well, and toggle map is M. Just copy. You guys can just copy these. Pause it anytime you want. There's a lot of things up here. You guys can just copy these. I don't really mess with these anyways. So yeah. And then the controller, I don't really recommend this if you're not a controller player. I usually keep it on Builder Pro. And then these you can copy if you want. Make sure there's no hidden matchmaking delay. So I guess this will be the end of the video. I will hope to see you guys in the next video. Renegade Raider out. Peace.